guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're watching Agatha All Along. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we are watching episode 9 of Agatha All Along. I watched episode 8 last night. I gave it time to marinate, and I still have not come up with anything new in which I think happened other than her planting her eyelash and watering it with her tears, getting the grow light in the soil and the crack. And when she joined this earth, I think she went back over there. I'm guessing, I'm hoping, I don't know, because like that whole thing caving in could have killed that flower. I have no idea. Dandelion, weed. It's a weed. Agatha would be a weed, wouldn't she? But, you know, Billy got in a car and he drove away and he went home and he kind of like realized, you know, after all of this went down, that he might have actually created the Witch's Road, which I didn't really even think about. Like when it was a complete circle, I was like, well, why would it do that? And I was like, oh, it's trying to mess with them. That's why. And it's like, it's another trial and all this. And knowing that he probably created it like his mother created a hex is so incredibly interesting. And I feel like maybe there were runes that were placed because that seemed to be like a big thing at the end of WandaVision. I'm not quite sure, but I was sad about Lilia. I absolutely love the end of her story, if that is in fact the end. I want to see Jen again because I'm sure now that she has all of her power back and she's no longer bound, that she will literally be so powerful. And I don't want to say I love that Agatha did that, but I like that we had that connection, that everybody is connected some way, somehow in the whole scenario. Still sad about Alice, happy to see her go to the beyond with Death. You know, Death thought that she got Agatha. I almost said Wanda. Death thought she got Agatha. And I don't know, I mean, especially with Billy being able to reincarnate, I'm pretty sure that maybe Tommy will have the same thing. We didn't learn anything about the boy that was drowning and whether or not he was found, if he's safe, if Tommy does know how to swim. I have no idea. I feel like that's like worst case scenario. I feel like getting into a car accident and dying and then waking up in a new in that body is much better than like waking up underwater. So I don't know if that's how that happens or not. Yeah, so I'm eager to see how they finish this series because I have had so much fun. This whole series has not only been fun, but it carries on some things from the MCU. Do I think it's essential viewing for the MCU? Not quite sure. I mean, definitely for young Avengers, I think it would definitely help to see the series to know who Billy Maximoff is. And Tommy, I'm hoping. I don't know if he's in the end of that. But I do think that it's like a nice little like offshoot, kind of like Loki, where I don't think Loki was like necessarily the most important story to tell in the MCU, but we got to see like what was happening kind of away from all of those main storylines. And I think that that's what a lot of people want to see is more stuff like this. And it's one of the things I like the most about She-Hulk is that even though it included Daredevil, like you still, well, and Hulk, I mean, a big character, but like you still got like a whole separate entity happening off to the side that wasn't directly related to the Avengers or, you know, previous Avengers, you know, like Falcon and the Winter Soldier, which of course I feel like was a great series. And I'm really excited for the Thunderbolts, even though I have not watched a trailer for it. So, and I don't know when that comes out, but hopefully I will be watching that as it comes out because I regret not watching this. I just didn't have the time. I didn't have the editors. I didn't have the energy to do it. I had a lot going on. I was moving and I worked 2 jobs plus, you know, like I was planning a wedding and a honeymoon and selling my house. Like there were so many things that were like going on at one time that I was like, I can't fit one more morsel of information in my body. So I'm happy that I'm doing it now, though. No regrets. And sometimes you just watch things later and, you know, you get to kind of enjoy the excitement on your own rather than, you know, with everybody else. I don't know. And they get to see you watching it for the first time and being enveloped in the story. And it's not like, oh, I just watched this yesterday, I'm going to watch a reactor now. It's like, I watched this 2 months ago and now I get to see it and I'm remembering all of those feelings, which is why I was drawn to reactions and why I watched them before I made these. So here we are. I don't know why I went into that whole tangent. I feel like maybe I needed to say it. A little therapeutic. All right, guys. Let's conclude this series. I am so excited to see how it ends, so let's go. Hey, girl. 1750. When were the witch trials? 16 something, right? Oh, this is her having a baby. Oh, girl. Ew. I mean, how old was her little boy when he died? Did death take him right here? No. Oh, come on. Oh, that's heartbreaking.
It must be.
Please let him live. Please, my love. Please.
I can offer only time.
How much time?
She didn't tell her. Cherish every moment. You don't know how long you'll have. That's a really big baby.
I spoke no spell. I said no incantation. You I made from scratch.
Oh, Nicholas Scratch. How much time, though? How much time does she have? God, I couldn't imagine birthing a baby and then walking. Human body's amazing. Women are so tough.
Blessed be. We have not eaten for days.
Uh-huh. Just something deceptive. Letting her in.
Join us.
What are you planning? Uh-oh. She's so good at looking mischievous. Oh! She just took their power to protect her son, I'm sure. Okay, so he makes it to 6. I was like, the number 13 is like stuck in my head because that's when William/Billy became a thing. That's when Alice's mother died. Oop!
No! Come back, please!
You can't run very fast, kiddo.
Your child stole from us! Is it true, boy?
Huh.
One can always rely on the kindness of witches.
Oh, to take their power. Kiddo. Kiddo, you were in on the scam. Nicholas Scam. More than Nicholas Scratch.
Why do you kill witches?
To survive.
Could we not stay with the witches and survive with them?
That's, why? That's a great question.
Why?
Yeah.
Because then they will try to kill us. If you want to survive, get used to this feeling.
You're not a great mom. Just saying. She's probably doing it to protect him now. Is he humming the road?
I walk the windy road, wherever it may bend.
I'll be there at the end.
Aww. Everything could have been so different if she was allowed to keep him.
You want a lesson, you say?
Please don't let it involve a goat. I'll be very upset if something happens to the goat.
Use your purple.
My what?
Your purple.
Oop!
I can cast illusions. I can move objects using my will. But I cannot heal you.
Cannot heal
I
you.
cannot protect you from what's coming.
Oh.
And I cannot divine when she will return.
Yeah. She doesn't know. She's like setting him up already to like kind of know that like there's things that she can't do.
There's a road that's wild and weird.
I like it.
Through many miles of tricks and
Are they writing the song? So maybe the song didn't exist until her and Nicholas. God, that makes me so sad.
down, down, down the road, down the witch's road to glory at the end.
Or maybe she was just teaching him so she could steal all these witches' powers.
Young boy, wherever did you come upon such a curious song?
Oh, maybe not.
Come, let's just find you a warm meal.
I thank you, but no. My mother needs me home.
Whoa. Oh, she knows something's wrong.
Vicky! Vicky!
Death is calling. The cough and everything.
We can kill more witches tomorrow. I promise.
Always, forever.
By your side. Down, down, down the road. Maiden will call.
Okay, I'm glad he didn't just die right there. Especially because she's going to see death come for him. See his body? Oh, kiss his mother. Oh, God. Oh, my heart. Alice had like a simple little doorway to walk through.
No, I want more time. I want more time.
Oh, man.
I bury my own heart here with you, my child. If one be gone, we carry on with every bend beyond the end. Our mother loves you so.
You must know the way then.
How dare you? Who are you?
Forgive me.
She just pops up from out of nowhere.
I thought you may know the way. You know the ballad, and I'm in great need.
Yeah, she'll take you there and then take your power.
Of course, I will show you the way to the road.
She hasn't even had any time to grieve.
First, we must gather a coven.
Let's collect the coven. They go to the road and they never survive. No one survives the road except Agatha.
Pathetic! You're embarrassing!
Every time. Give me all that juicy power. How does the Scarlet Witch beat Agatha? I mean, I get it, like the runes, but like, she's so powerful and good at this. Amazing. Oh, I know she's bad. She's very bad, but she's a boss ass bitch. I love the change of outfits. Styling.
Are there any real witches in the house? Because all I see are has-beens.
What
and
is that?
covens.
She wasn't expecting the door. Billy! She never walked the road. It was always a ruse. Now she doesn't know what to do?
Is this the road? Because we should really, really go, like, right now.
That's what he was looking for. He was looking for a way out to get away from the Seven. He created a hex. Oh my god. Oh, Billy, it was you.
Boom!
Surprise! Oh, she's dead. You look good. I like your hair.
I saw you die.
And now I'm a ghost. Can you dig it?
She's awesome. She's amazing. I love her as a ghost.
You die.
By the way, I did not sacrifice myself for you.
No.
I took a calculated risk. Still figuring out the rules here, but
She's fabulous. How fun.
So you're saying that all of that, everything we went through.
It was you, buddy.
Oh my god. If I made the road, like if I literally made the road, then that means that I
Killed Mrs. Hart.
means that I killed them.
Yeah.
I'm a murderer. Alice.
well, I killed Alice.
Lilia in the tower.
That was her choice.
Mrs. Davis.
Who?
She didn't even belong on the road, and now she's dead because of me.
Yes, the gardening lady.
God, Agatha.
My mind killed them.
Oh, that's shouldering a responsibility that you never really should have had.
Don't give yourself too much credit. If you actually do the math on it, you saved a life.
What?
Tommy. Oh, God. Oh! Jen! Girl! I didn't expect her to crawl the ground. You're standing in the road, girl. Get off the road. You'll get hit by a car. Please. I'm begging you. I've been traumatized by roads. Too much. So much.
If you want to be a witch, get used to this feeling.
I don't think you have to.
never
Yeah.
get used to this.
No, I don't think that's a prerequisite to being a witch. Oh. Okay, it's still there.
Billy,
Oh, God.
back to the scene of the crime.
Just chilling on the washer and dryer. Is she astral projecting? Like, is she not actually dead? Is she not really a ghost?
You have something of mine. I know you took it. Just give me what I want and I'll be on my way.
Oh, the brooch. The hair. The locket. Whatever it is.
Are you ignoring me? Hello?
What is he
I'm right
doing?
here.
All I have is Full Metal Alchemist in my head. Is it a transmutation circle? What's happening? Ooh. Oh, gah. Why didn't I think about that?
Naliese Phantasma. Wade ad Lucem. Relinque
What is this doing? It doesn't bring back Nikki, does it?
What are you doing?
I'm banishing you.
Ooh.
Time to go toward the light or into Rio's toxic embrace, or wherever you deserve to spend eternity. I really don't care anymore.
Ooh.
Wade ad Lucem. Relinque terum.
Probably should have showed empathy when he was upset about killing people.
5
Wade ad
seconds
Lucem.
ago, you all
Relinque
bent out
terum.
of shape about killing witches.
You're already dead. Wade ad Lucem.
Yeah, you made him not care. Oh, Agatha. I love your shenanigans, girl. I don't want to see you go, but you're not great. You're not good for this world.
Why are you still here? Why won't you just die?
Because I can't face him!
Who? Nikki?
Nicholas. I'm sure he would forgive you for whatever you did.
It's when you say things like that you remind me of him.
He was a good person. Didn't want to kill witches.
We can make a good team.
I don't know about that.
Coven 2?
I do tend to kill my coven members.
So do I.
Oh, what about Jen? Jen made it. Oh boy. What's he doing? That looked dope. I don't know what it was doing. Oh, he was sealing it. Oh, attaboy. It's beautiful.
One door closes.
And another opens.
Let's go find Tommy.
Yes. Do we get to see that? How much time is left in this episode? Oh, please don't end the episode. Please don't, please don't, please don't, please. I've been told that there's nothing at the end of this. That can't be true. There's got to be an after credit scene. I don't see anything. Oh, and you know what? It actually was Agatha all along. Talking about the Witch's Road and it not being real. And her just stealing witches' powers. That's wild. I actually kind of like the ending of this with this episode. One, it pulls emotionally at you because obviously Agatha was a mother, and if there's anything ever to show somebody's good side, I guess, as much as possible, it's being a mom and like them, you know, wanting to fight for their child and keep their child alive and be able to do whatever they can to protect their child. And she knew she had limited time. That was so sad. And I personally, like, I've never experienced childbirth. I don't know what it's like to be a mother, but I can definitely feel for those people that like have lost a child or, you know, have experienced losing a child, especially like my own parents, with my sister passing away, you know, like there's no pain greater than losing your own child. And, you know, I was feeling for her. I was feeling so sorry for her. But as soon as she got that little like smirk that she has when she was entering that first little protection circle and she took all the powers of the witches in the coven and continued to do so, got her son in on it, which is just Agatha, isn't it? Created the song The Witch's Road, which I was like, are they writing this or is she teaching it to him? Kind of one and the same, but like, you know, they were writing the song and then she's using the song to try to convince other witches that they need to walk the witch's road and that she's the only one that survived and no one ever has. And, you know, that Lorna Wu did not die on the witch's road, but she died on the road, obviously in a fire. I think that that's like kind of a phenomenal way to bring the story all together is that it was created by Agatha all along and it was a ruse, but that Billy was the one that made it real. Billy was the one that also created a hex. And I didn't catch that in the first episode, that the door was in the shape of a hex. Like I did, but it didn't click that it's a hex. Not just the shape of a hex, but an actual hex. Phenomenal show. I love how they could tie this all back to Wanda. Kinda. I mean, her and Agatha, and then I was just like, I can't believe that Agatha couldn't beat the Scarlet Witch because it seems like she's so powerful. And she almost did because she almost took Wanda's powers from her and she was able to stop it with the runes, which was fantastic, you know, defense on Wanda's part. But like, wow, she really could have been the most powerful witch, even without the Darkhold. Amazing stuff. And I thought the deal that she made with Time was going to be that, like, you know, she would trade the Darkhold for her son, which was what Jen had said originally. And instead, it was just that Death loved Agatha and gave her more time with her child. That is, I don't think that that's somebody who really deserved that. But in this case, if that doesn't happen, she doesn't have the empathy for Billy. And she doesn't see Nikki in Billy because, like, you know, Nikki didn't want to take part in killing witches either. And he wanted to, like, just join a coven and be with a coven. And that's kind of what Billy wants as well, is he doesn't want to kill witches and he wants to be part of a coven. And I think that that's just, like, a great way to relate the two boys together to make Agatha see Billy differently and want to work with him or want to help him. And, you know, the calculated risk of sacrificing herself for him, you know, I do believe that it was like kind of a way of, like, I don't want to say like having Nikki, you know, maybe Nikki having an influence on her to sacrifice herself for Billy, because obviously she's still alive. She's a ghost, which I was like, is she just astral projecting? Like, I never trust anything I see with Agatha. So I was like, if she's just astral projecting, like if she's not really a ghost, but she looks fabulous as a ghost. I love that they're going to go for Tommy, which means that we're probably going to get a season 2 or something related, an offshoot. It might not be Agatha all along. It might be like the Maximoff Bros or, you know, Wiccan and Speed. I still didn't look up his name. I didn't know if there was going to be a reveal of him at the end, so I didn't look anything up last night. Like, I try not to do that because sometimes it puts it in, like, you know, as seen at the end of Agatha all along. Tommy also. Speed. Like, I don't know. But I'm looking forward to that. Oh my gosh. And maybe that's with like the Young Avengers. Maybe that is a separate entity. I thoroughly enjoyed this series. I love the music. I love the characters. I love the witches. I can't say that I love Agatha in a sense. Very entertaining. She is definitely an evil witch, the Wicked Witch of the West, as we would say, with her purple. But I will say this, is that the moments that she shows that she has that goodness in her really mean something, because we've just seen her be so wicked and so evil. And I really liked this series. If I see the rewatchability, especially after you've watched it before, which I get why people want to watch reactions to it, is because the discovery of everything along the way, and then you go back and you rewatch it and you're like, oh, it was all there the entire time. So I love that. I enjoyed this very much. I cannot wait for more of these types of things from the MCU. I hope that we get like kind of a high quality program like this was, because I really enjoyed it. I'm very happy I decided to go back and watch it, and hopefully next time I'll watch it as season 2 comes out and not be overwhelmed by schedule and life things, as it were. So guys, come back here for anything and all things witchy MCU. I have a couple different things coming down the pipeline as they come out in the future. Peruse the channel and the playlist, see if there's anything that you particularly like. Currently, I'm watching Doctor Who, Farscape, finishing Full Metal Alchemist. We'll be starting Attack on Titan, and probably Band of Brothers, and maybe other things. Other things, especially when they come out. Severance, which I think Severance will already have been started by the time this airs. So if you have not watched the first season of Severance, watch that, watch my reactions, and watch the second season of Severance, and then watch my reactions to those. Thanks. I appreciate it. But thank you for being here. I definitely appreciate it. What a journey it's been. And I can't wait for season 2. Come back here for that. And in the meantime, guys, I'll see ya.